The Ignite Talk is a very precise format. 20 slides, each automatically advancing every 15 seconds. Every word counts. For Heather Gates, every breath counts too. It's a lesson she learned about life and leadership on a vacation that seemed idyllic and turned south in a hurry. An experience that reshaped the way she sees her role as a leader. The president and CEO of Community Health Resources, please welcome Heather Gates.
You know, there's something about Friday the 13th. I went to St. John on vacation, and just before I passed out in the water, I realized I might die. I learned some tough lessons that changed my leadership style and helped me cope with COVID. It was Friday the 13th when I literally drowned in paradise. It was also Friday the 13th when Connecticut started shutting down due to COVID. I would never have been able to get through the last year if it were not for the power of our team. It all went south one day when my kids wanted to chill on the beach and I had my eye on a rock in the middle of the bay. Impatient, I decided to head out on my own. I overestimated my ability and underestimated the weather. In a frantic attempt to get back to shore, it was a fortuitous stranger who saved my life. The first words he said to me were, "I'm not a very strong swimmer, but I'll see what I can do." It was pure luck. Folks, this is not a great strategy for what you do on vacation or how you lead your teams or your organization. But in the throes of the moment, I wasn't thinking about either one of these. On the flight home and in the weeks that followed, I had a lot of time to think about my personality and my leadership. It really struck me how many times I have almost drowned as a leader. Okay, so what did I learn? When we move too fast, we leave resources behind us. We make bad decisions in haste. I should have waited for my kids. Lead your teams, do not leave them. Evaluate the distance properly when planning projects and work schedules. Know how long it will take to get to your goal and how many resources you will need. Anticipate problems. The rock was a long way out in the bay. I remembered it being closer than it turned out to be. I was already tired when the storm hit. It was going to be hard to get back. Know the conditions and the environment surrounding your work. If stormy waters are ahead, budget cuts, personnel issues, COVID, do not venture so far from shore. It can be a recipe for disaster. Teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. Do not leave your team behind you. It's worth waiting for them to catch up. You need them to help you when you are drowning. Never go it alone. Life and organizations are complicated. We need to surround ourselves with a great team if we're going to succeed. We need our teams to tell us when we are about ready to do something stupid. Know when to change course. I kept swimming towards the rock even when I felt rain and waves on my back. I thought I could make it. By the time I turned around, waves were breaking over my head and causing me to panic. I was starting to drown. If I had changed course earlier, all I had to do to save myself was swim to a different shore, not straight back to where I had started. Evaluate the course and adjust as needed often. Know when to bail. This, of course, is the duh. Wear a life jacket when snorkeling. It's not hard to do. Masks are our life jacket now. Ironically, snorkeling is not the only place where wearing a mask is a good idea. Know your limitations as a person, a leader, and an organization. Self-realization that all 7 of these weaknesses are my leadership challenges was not easy to accept. It was a hard way to learn them. I highly encourage you to figure out your own leadership challenges and weaknesses. It takes honesty and humility. Ask your team, your spouse, your kids. Trust me, they will tell you. Then work on them before they kill you or hurt your organization, and empower that one person who is your life jacket to pull you back before either one happens. Recognize that by being a more open and inclusive leader, you are not only improving your team, but improving your chances of surviving what else will be thrown at us. As a leader, we do not know what is coming next. We don't know what the next Friday the 13th has in store for us, but we at least now know that we can get through it together. Thank you.